You have a slow heartbeat. You have been diagnosed with high cholesterol. When you have too much thyroid hormone, you often feel warm or have increased perspiration. You feel anxious, wired, have mood swings. You struggle with insomnia. You might develop panic attacks. Your heart races and you can develop palpitations. You suffer from loose stools or diarrhea. You can develop tremors. You lose weight without trying. You might develop muscle weakness. Your eyes might seem to bulge out of their sockets. You may see a goiter in your neck or experience neck swelling. You may have irregular periods or infertility. You may have a rash or thickening of skin on the front of your shins. Your hair may be falling out. You may suffer from chronic urticaria or hives. When you have thyroid dysfunction, you might also have symptoms from both lists at the same time or alternating back and forth. You might feel tired and wired, exhausted and unable to sleep, anxious and depressed. I've had patients whose response to an underactive thyroid was to lose weight rather than gain it because their adrenal glands overcompensated for the thyroid issue by overproducing stress hormones. The thyroid signaling system is super complex, and there are lots of ways it can misfire. That is why doing a complete thyroid panel of blood tests is so important, to sort through the sometimes confusing symptoms and come up with a reliable diagnosis. The thyroid epidemic. Okay, so here's the thing. Conventional medicine is failing far too many people, and nowhere is this failure more evident than with thyroid dysfunction. The American Thyroid Association says that over the course of a lifetime, at least 12% of the U.S. population will suffer from thyroid dysfunction. That's 1 person in 8. And women are 5 to 8 times more likely than men to be affected. According to the association, up to 60% of people with thyroid dysfunction don't even realize they have a problem. With so many suffering, you'd think conventional medicine would sound the alarm. You'd expect your conventional doctor to be all over thyroid dysfunction, testing you regularly, giving you the right amount and type of medication and/or supplemental thyroid hormone, ensuring that you're getting the right kind of diet and supplements and sleep and stress relief to keep your thyroid in peak condition. Nope, not even close. Instead, thyroid dysfunction is one of the most underdiagnosed and improperly treated health conditions. Conventional doctors are failing us in so many ways regarding thyroid dysfunction, it's hard to list them all, but let's give it a try. Even when you present with thyroid symptoms, many doctors fail to test for thyroid disorders and misdiagnose the condition, especially if you're younger than 40 or you are a man. When you are tested, you often don't get all the tests you need. When you are finally diagnosed and treated, if you are hypothyroid, have an underactive thyroid, you often don't get the right amount or proper form of supplemental thyroid hormone. If you are hyperthyroid, have an overactive thyroid, your conventional medical options carry severe, sometimes disabling side effects, or irreversible damage, and you aren't told about natural herbal treatments that might be equally effective while sparing you the downsides. You never learn about the extraordinary effects you can achieve by making certain changes in your diet and lifestyle, consuming the nutrients your thyroid needs, avoiding foods that trigger inflammation, an immune system response that can create numerous problems, healing your gut, getting rid of your toxic overload, treating underlying infections, avoiding overexercising, getting good, restful sleep, and relieving stress. You don't find out how to reverse autoimmune conditions and support your immune system, a crucial need, since the vast majority of thyroid dysfunction is due to autoimmunity. As both a functional medicine physician and a thyroid patient, I hate thinking how badly conventional medicine is failing people with thyroid dysfunction, because I know how awful it feels to go through the medical mill. The doctors who tell you it's all in your head, the treatments that are supposed to work but don't, or don't work well enough, or leave you struggling with side effects. The symptoms that get worse and worse and worse, while your doctor brushes them off and insists that you are getting standard of care treatment. All that is bad enough, but what really bothers me is that we've all been sold a bill of goods. We've been told that depression and brain fog and weight gain are an inevitable part of aging.